Oh, I bet that's what we're looking for. That must be the building the professor was talking about. Oh yeah, they were calling it radish rations. Research stations. Well, that was close. Wow, you have such a great memory, Penny. What's great is my common sense compared to you lot, apparently. Shrang! What the heck is that? That's the Pokemon that live premium areas. I don't know that species could be found here in the Great Crater. Come on, let's take it out together. I'll just get throw a ball and just catch it. It won't let me just catch it. Okay. And we're done. Are they gonna be a little bit more of these rare Pokemon down here, you think? You think that was something? Please, you've got no idea how terrifying Area Zero really is. Wow, patronizing much? Easy, you two. Let's just head inside the research station. Hey look, a big green button. Hey look, too far recent. It appears you've reached your first research station without incident. The facility was constructed 87 years ago as a way to station those surviving Area Zero. So that's why there's a bed. Looks like we can use this place to rest up if we need to. Here, would you be so kindly as to disable the first lock by using that panel over there? Yes. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. We're fully... Wait, what was that green thing? What's this thing? Oh, never mind. I've almost never saw my mom in my whole life. It's time to reveal some backstory. Penny, shh. She's always busy. She hardly ever came home. I cooked for myself, cleaned for myself. So yeah, I didn't even know her at all. I try not to think about it too much. I'd just be... But the truth is, I'd rather just had my mom. I haven't seen her in ages unless you count seeing her on the news. I used to at least get emails sometimes, but even then, there was also times she just appears out of the blue and tell me, some family, right? Oh, but we're not here to judge anything. I'm sorry about what I said earlier. I shouldn't have snapped. No, I was giving you a hard time. Penny. My name's Penny. You know what? You're actually nice for a little pipsqueak. Hey, don't call me a pipsqueak, you big bug. That's the spirit, you two. Okay, so... I really wish I'd the Coryodon run ability. Last time I came to the Great Crater, I was trying to get to see my mom. I got about this far, and then I got attacked by some kind of creature I've never seen before. What kind of Pokemon was it? It wasn't even a Pokemon, more like a crazy, violent, rampaging... You sure it wasn't a Pokemon? Like, I don't know, rampaging on the average? Yeah, I'm sure. It was like a completely different creature altogether. And it hurt Mastiff real bad, so it's not like I'd forget. I don't ever want to run into something that awful again. It was strong, huh? And I really hope that we see it. That's what I figured you'd say. You're really tactless sometimes, Nimona. I mean, if we had Coryodons, I think we'd hit the bottom way faster. Hey, there's the second station. Time to press the big button, leave. Phew, let's head in and take a breather. I thought you'd have a bit more stamina, student council girl. I'm just full of surprises. That wasn't a compliment, you know? Look like it's like Jigglypuff. It's good to see more nice familiar Pokemon down here. Oh my gosh, so cute. What is the... It's time to battle. Pretty sure it's like normal type or fairy type. looking at this if it's not fair. There we go. Seriously, what was that? Darn thing scared me half to death. It was kind of ferocious for a Jigglypuff, wasn't it? No kidding. Come on, let's get inside already. One more jump scare like that and I'm done for. Well, that looks pretty much the same as the first research station. Seems like wild Pokemon don't come in here. We should be safe to catch our breath in here. Hey, seriously, what's up with this place? That Pokemon? I've been wondering about that myself. I think maybe that Pokemon was one of these. Look at that book. Monsters of Area Zero. As we descend further into Area Zero, we've begun to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon, though we wonder if these huge, ferocious beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our teams suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. A member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance. I noticed a passing resemblance to the Pokemon Mazdonka, yet differences such as its sheer size and shape of its back set it apart, as do its great tusks. Monsters of Area Zero? So there aren't actually Pokemon? I don't know. What do you think, River? I think they're just Pokemon. Yeah, same. I mean, they look different, sure. But they use moves and battles just like us. Pokemon we know. I suppose the time has come for an explanation. Professor? Some of the life forms that you see reside now within Area Zero are ancient Pokemon that lived in a distant past long lost to us. Ancient Pokemon? That's awesome! Oh, come on now. That's way... No way that's possible. The Lab Zero where I'm located contains a time machine. It summons the ancient Pokemon to this place. So, the thing my mom spent forever researching down here, she actually got it working? Indeed, though the cost was catastrophic. The cost? But a time machine? You mean I can actually travel to and from the past? It's theoretically possible to travel to the past, however, for such a being as a human, it would not be possible to return to the present. Well, that's horrifying. Mom, you... Why do you call us here Area Zero? Arvin, If possible, I would like to speak with you when we can meet face to face. It will be easier for you to understand once you can see the situation for yourself. Now then, River, please use the central panel and disable another lock on my rifle. Press the button. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Hey, River. You know that book she told me to bring? I think I think it's got something to do with this place. More like everything to do with this place. But I'm not the one she expects to fix whatever. That's you. I think you should be the one to carry it. Take care of it for me, okay, River? Okay. Let's make go backwards. Okay, the next station looks like... What's your parents like, Nimona? My parents? Normal, I guess. Are you serious? Even I know your dad. He's on the board of, like, the Wayton company, right? Like, how do you know that? Everyone knows that he's famous, and I guess I looked him up for some reason. So, Nimona actually some pampered little princess? No, that's not my thing. Yeah. I guess you could say mom and father, like, hand on. My big sister will probably take over the business, so that's pretty much what they'll let me do. Wait. Got the little princess stuff right there. What's your family? Super normal, right? My family is unbelievably annoying. Like, super overprotective. Just my dad. He's loud and clingy and makes up weird nicknames like Penta. Man, that's a real thing. Only for your dad having a daughter that's magic like that. Don't you dare take his side. How about you? Your mother seems really nice. You met her? Yep, got a glimpse of an amazing looking sandwich you made too. Really? I wish I could have seen that. I bet it tasted good. There's not much more. Once I get to the bottom, I think this is the end of the game. Alright, another research station. And then some spooky Pokemon's gonna pop up. Nice, we got here. We get to chill for a minute. Something's gonna jump out at us again, 100% guaranteed. Oh, Penny, you're such a worrywart. Huh? Dun dun. See? Wait a second, this is just like the tiny Pokemon we saw. So it's an ancient Pokemon all along. Oh, you've battled one of these before? Arvin, it looks seriously strong. Yeah, well, River and I are old pros when it comes to titans. Leave this to us. See that? Victory's ours. Maybe the one we saw when we were searching out for the Herba Mystica came from down here. You two get to meet one of those Pokemon before our crater get together? Jealous? If we'd gotten things from literal ancient times roaming around Paldea, that's a major problem. Isn't Professor Sada doing anything to keep them under control? How could she let this happen? Right. Yeah, right. Because it's not like, oh, so brilliant Professor Sada ever messed up. Come on, River. Let's get to that research station. And made it to another station, number 3. How we doing after all that walking and battling and whatnot? Anyone need a rest? Feeling rough, Penny? Oh, it's not that. I've just been thinking ever since the professor mentioned that time machine. The Pokemon here in Area Zero came to our time from the past, right? So what about Koryodon? Isn't it pretty likely that it's also one of those ancient Pokemon? You're right. Huh. I think you're onto something. It's kind of giving off ancient vibes. Even its name's kind of pasty. Wait a second, I totally forgot. Hey, Arvin! You had Koryodon's ball, and you told us about its forms in the first place. You must know something about it, right? You still remember that from way back? No wonder you're everybody's little star people. Guess I got no choice then, but to tell you what I know. That Pokemon Koryodon, it was found by my mom when she was working on her time machine. I believe it would be best for me to take over the explanation at this point. Professor, Koryodon, which I entrusted to River, was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved from the past by the time machine. Seriously? Though analysis of its genetic makeup as well as its behavioral patterns, I came to realize that what I had discovered was in fact an ancient form of Cyclizar, the Pokemon still commonly ridden in this region. Well, that makes sense, I guess. They do look alike. Many other Pokemon also come to this place from across the borders of time, but I was never able to bring over more than 2 specimens of Koryodon. You mean there's another one around here? What if they're family? The other one could still be somewhere in Area Zero, waiting to finally be reunited with our Koryodon. A heartwarming family reunion? Exactly. Imagine how thrilling that'll be if we get the family back together after all this time. Family, huh? Yeah, that sounds nice. If we proceed, River, please disable the next log using the central panel there. One more lock remains. Please continue the file search station. The Koryodon's an ancient Pokemon. I wonder why no one's seen it before. That still won't come out of its ball. Oh, right. Let's just throw a quick ball at this chance here. It was just some weird Pokemon my mom brought home. Okay. We all lived together at that lighthouse for a little while. My mom made a promise to keep it a secret. I had to take care of it for her. So, that's how you know so much about it? Let's try one more shot at this. My mom took it in and went back to Area 0. Guess that makes sense if the Pokemon's from a different age. Yeah, people found it all over the news. I hadn't seen my mom recorded on it again after that. Looking back on it, it seems kind of stupid. Feels like I left my mom recorded on all the tape for it and everything about it. Oh my gosh, look at these huge, gorgeous crystals. They go all the way to the... Hey, look, there's the last one down there. One slip and we kiss our short lives goodbye. Oh my gosh, watch your step. It's the professor's down there somewhere waiting for us. And that's fine, totally fine. Alright team, watch yourselves and let's get to the bottom of it. This place looks unreal. Maybe there really is treasure down here, like the story said. Yeah, this place like something from a whole other world. Makes you feel like maybe you already died and you went somewhere. Or just me, or do crystals here give off the same glow as when Pokemon terrestrialize? That's gotta be some sort of connection. Only one way to find out. Come on, everyone, let's keep moving. We've got to go all the way down. So many cutscenes. Can I just... No, I guess I can't just flail myself over. So Quirion came to our age through the time machine, and it lived a while with the professor along with us. That seems to be the story. So we brought it back home, kind of. I guess this place is familiar. Ooh, what's that there? We're gonna just send it to box. This one has the debris hazard thing. That doesn't exist vibe. It just seems eager to come out of its falling time. I thought you were just scared because we were so high up. You said it was scared of heights. Given how Porygon was acting, I think it's something bad down here. Sometimes you get shaky. It was the same for me when I was being ignored by everyone in class. I didn't want to hide, so that's how it feels. So maybe you got hurt down here in areas that are just like nasty. You lost it. Wait. How do I get over here? Okay. Is there... No, not behind this rock. I can't climb over it. Oh. Maybe I just took a wrong. Little packs of gibbles. There we go. Now we're on the other side. Well, there was no fourth Pokemon. Oh no. What happened? This place is a mess. Looks like something went berserk in here. Yeah, but what? Hello, children. Professor, you scared us. I'm sorry. Why is everything here all busted up? I'm sorry. Hello, children. Come again? Sorry. Hello. What the heck? Stop that, you're keeping us out. Initiating restart. The professor must be having some weird connection problems or something, huh? Well, it's definitely weird, at least almost like, I don't know. If she meant it as a joke, it wasn't funny. I still have goosebumps and all. Press the big button. All locks disabled. Hello, can you hear me now? Please forgive my previous transmission, there seems to be some interference. That's not what that was. What do you mean, Arvin? The locks have all been disabled at last. Please make your way now to Lab 0, which lays at the very bottom of Area 0. There's something definitely off about Professor just now. Maybe just a little bit dramatic flair to get us all jazzed up from our adventure. Wait, when you got jazzed? Yeah, big time jazzed. Yeah, I gotta go see a doctor kinda jazzed. What's wrong, Arvin? No matter how things turn out, I'm counting on. See the things smooth further. Yes. Take a left, I guess? But there, doesn't appear to be, a rest of left. Let's go the other way. Big shiny rocks. So much easier if I could just drop where I need to go. There's no convenient place to drop from. But I should be just around the corner from where I need to go. To the time machine. Here, we finally reached the deepest part. We made it. Ready to see these legendary treasures down here for real? Yeah, that's right. That's just a fluffy that we write in to fill in the textbooks. Alright, Roto. Hello, children. You've done well to make it here. The structure you see before you is Zero Lab. And that's where you are, right, Professor? But wait, why does it look like the whole place is being swallowed up by a crystal? The crystals here in Area Zero possess a peculiar energy. This energy can alter the function of living things and optimize the performance of machinery. It's the same energy that allows Pokemon to terrestrialize. So this entire building is being terrestrialized? Is that what you're saying? Don't be silly, Ivan. The professor implied something important about the Terra Orbs just now. They're made from the crystals down here in Area Zero, aren't they? Indeed, they're not many, though not many know it. Since you have disabled all 4 locks, the gate to Zero Lab should now be open for you. Once you open the gate, you'll quickly be confronted with a dangerous Pokemon inside. They will likely make a break for freedom. Sounds like a problem. With the 4 of you working together, you should be able to best them. Prepare yourselves well, then open the gate. You got me and River here. Doesn't matter what we're up against, we'll be fine. Well, that puts all of my worries to rest, at least. Press the big button. Yes. Hold it. Well, why? We're able to the cusp of getting into the lab. Look, if it is true that there's a bunch of really dangerous Pokemon that might come out at us, then shouldn't we also have Koridon's help? Yeah, Koridon were here. Maybe we're like how we first saw it in the Inlet Grotto. That'd be a huge help. I want to see it in battle. But it hasn't even wanted to let us ride it ever since we came down to Area Zero. And it can't enter its battle form in the first place. But it's really strong, I know it is. It ate all those Ferro Mystica we found too. When it really matters, I'm sure it'll fight. And Area Zero is where it used to live. If you bring it out of its ball, maybe it'll be able to find its family too, right? That's pretty sensible by your standards, Arden. I don't know. Go on, River. Let Cory on it. Huh? Alright, come on, River. Press the big red button. Family reunion? It's happening. No way. No, something's not right. What's wrong? Are you bummed by your heartwarming family reunion got cut off so quickly? Are you joking? No, there's nothing heartwarming about it. We were this close to getting caught up in a nasty brawl. Wait, for real? I was looking at Koridon. Poor thing's terrified. Guess that other one isn't really its pal. Yeah, that other Pokemon was giving off some real bad vibes. Not that you should be worrying about a thing or anything. Once we get you back in the battle form, I'm sure you'll be going toe-to-toe against that jerk. And if you want to. Sorry, I guess that doesn't really help, huh? Do you think that other Koridon was one of the dangerous Pokemon the Professor wanted us to watch out for? But didn't the Professor say the dangerous Pokemon would come out from inside? You mean from inside the gate? We just open. obvious they're not here to wear out a friendly welcome like that. They come, they're all ancient Pokemon. We've got a little disaster on our hands here. Look, even your foe is ready to bail. And I guess my turn. I'm waiting. Well, let's do this together. They're strong. Now, this is a really worthwhile challenge. I'm glad you're on our side, but they're still really annoying when you say stuff like that. The Among Us. Why are they coming at me? Never help me out. Ancient Pokemon. The ancient past must have been very terrifying. Oh no, they're looking away. Yeah, and if those Pokemon get out of here, we're gonna have a gigantic mess on our hands. We gotta go after them, Penny. Why me? Wait. Hold on, Nimona. Why do I get the feeling you're enjoying all this? I hope the two of them can handle their part. At least the crowd's been thinned out now. Guess it's up to us to deal with what's left. Let's go after that shroud-looking one first. See, the power of our friendship had us perfect in sync, all thanks to our tight bonding together. Still scared, huh? You worried you might have to face that other one of your kind. Well, then let me take some of that burden. These stragglers should be nothing. Me and the best of you can take them. So River, you take your partner there and go take care of business. Got it. Glad to see you got some faith in us at last. Gustav can't wait to battle either. Koridon? You really ruined my whole childhood, you know? It's not like seeing you cowering and scared out of your wits makes me feel any better about it. You got amazing power if you just use them. And you got us here too, so don't you ever think about losing to that jerk. Be brave, stand up, and fight. Alright. In the tunnel. Oh. Human presence detected within the Zero Lab. Deactivating sleep mode. However, thank you for coming. Rawr. The other Koreadon. No, back to your ball. That one is far less tractable and far more aggressive than the one you're traveled with. Your Koreadon fled Area Zero because it lost to the other one in a territorial struggle. I'm afraid that there is something for which I must apologize. I'm not the true Professor Sada. Then who are you? I'm an artificial intelligence the professor created imbued with her memories and knowledge. In short, I'm an AI-powered robot. The real professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station Number 4. The incident? The Pokemon was not to blame. It was the original professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the professor wanted nothing more than for Koridon to survive and thrive. That is why she threw herself in front of the Koridon in an attempt to protect it. From the time I first reached out to the director, Clavel, and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI. However, the reason I asked you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here at Zero Lab, and I desire your help. In short, I wish for you to put a stop to that time machine the original professor created. Any questions can be addressed as we make our descent. Follow me. This elevator will take us down to a lower level step inside. River, it truly is a great relief to me that you came. I'll answer any question you may have. Is there anything you wish to know? What happened to the real professor? As I explained before, the original professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, her physical body received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. I'm afraid that this fact may be difficult for her son, Arvin, to accept. I now manage the Zero Lab in the original professor's place. Is there anything else you wish to know? What is this time machine? The time machine is a device that original professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to a different point on the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can then draw them back here to the present. When she was alive, Professor Sada had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age. That's what you might call ancient Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw ancient Pokemon to this time. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? Well, I have to ask it. What is an AI really? An AI is an artificial intelligence created by a human being. The computer draws on the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all of my thoughts and actions. And the results of these calculations are expressed by this mechanical body built to resemble the professor in every way. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI at the present. But the crystals that make up Zero Lab have made such a thing possible here. They are also why I cannot leave this place. What is it you really want? The original professor had a dream of a world in which ancient Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. But these Pokemon's powers seem to stem from a primal energy of the ancient past, and this energy has proven too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of the modern age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the ancient Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea. But we've begun to see ancient Pokemon appear that can break the barriers, such as the Great Tusk. Eventually, that will break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Paldea region. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystems of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the Professor, yet I can't seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI, that the original professor ever designed. However, you have become a formidable trainer. Now use that strength you have gained to destroy the dream Sada once cherished. Okay. I appreciate your willingness to help. We have reached the lowest level. Ooh, this is pretty neat. Shiny room. Behold, this is the time machine we perfected using the power of the terrestrial phenomenon. Okay. Do we hit it with a hammer? To stop the time machine, you will need to use a professor's ID, which has been embedded within the Scarlet book. It was very like the professor to put the final key we would need in that book of all places. She loved that volume since childhood. If you place the Scarlet book upon the pedestal here, you'll be able to stop the time machine. There's just one issue. If you try to stop the time machine, I'll most likely attack you. Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I will become no more than a battle machine, bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They are built upon analysis of all battles carried out by the various champions of Paldea region. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. Once you have readied yourself for this fight, please place the Scarlet Book upon the pedestal. Put the book on the pedestal. Yep, standing on the pedestal. ID confirmation. Professor Sada initiating emergency shutdown. Please wait. Access denied. Shutdown command overridden. Reinitializing. It's up to you now, Ruby. Yes, Sada switching to sleep mode. Please defeat me. At last. At last, my dream is within reach. And you're not getting in my way. AI's Sada has initiated battle. I'm pretty sure that's like a bug fire type. I don't know who you think you are, but I'm not gonna let anyone in the way of my goals. This is the power of the instrument passport. It's splendid, isn't it? Being attacked down. Let's try setting this up. Not exactly certain what the flooded main is. I'm gonna guess a horse. Oh, it's the ghost thing. Do you think you can imagine you can beat the wealth of data at my disposal with human intellect? There we go. Now this is interesting, child. Do you actually understand the nature of Pokemon's weakness? No. Root Bonnet? I think it's fine. It didn't get him. Oops. send this out. Oh right, it's this thing. It's a fairy type. Brings that nice ice punch. Sandy Fox. Oh. Magnemite with different look. Use this and that. That's super effective against it. Okay. I'm guessing this is a Salamence. Everything is proceeding within the making benefits. Probability winning is 0. Let's Draco Meteor this. Yeah, let's swap this in. It's not a dragon thing. But this not a dragon thing. Possible. And that went AI SATA. River. What is this? Did you already beat all the baddies without me? Okay. Out with it, you. Who are you, really? Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally been stopped. You're not my mom, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown. So proud of you. Sorry, you were alone so long. Mom? Security system failure. Threat to time machine detected. What's going on? Is there another army of Pokemon on its way here? It can't be. An obstacle is preventing the time machine from performing as intended. Activating Paradise Protection Protocol to remove offending obstacle. Was keeping the time machine running truly blocking all Pokemon balls except registered. What? Programming initializing. Sorry, children. This is too much for you. You must run. AI setup disabled. Paradise protection initialized. You are not getting away. You're challenging by AI setup. You're challenged by Paradise protection protocol. Big Koridon. My Pokemon ain't coming out. You can't fight without any Pokemon. It's true, our Pokeballs won't work. How are we even supposed to battle? I guess run. Running away would put everyone else in danger. God, some crazy electrical signal is jamming all of our Pokeballs. I can't even open it. Boop, Koridon. of thought here. Taking a garden in paradise. There's nothing anymore. That isn't nothing. Fireballs? I'm not gonna let this for anything, right? This is just puts you at like 100 HP, right? That's all. I guess we just keep this it doesn't have damage. That says I'm superior. Fall on the water. Creation. Okay, that's when you feel sad. You took that hit like a champ. You can do this. I know you can. I mean... It'd be kind of bad if I, lost in the final battle. River. Your terror orb's glowing. River. Coriodon's terrorist mission and finish this off. Terror Blast Dragon. I'm gonna put a dragon hat on you. Get super effective hits in. You really think that? I feel like it was written so that they expect you to only paralyze and then instantly. The opposing Coriodon hit. Defeated the Paradise Protocol. You did it. It's not going berserk anymore. How? How very astounding. To think you would manage to defy even the original professor's final protections. Are you back to normal? Yes, a completely unforeseen outcome, even for an AI possessing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even on the brink of despair, you children did not give in, and instead proved your worthiness, showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, and the courage to hold faith in your friends, and the fortitude to do what you had to be done. No matter how difficult your own past may have been, I believe you'll be able to you'll be I believe you'll be capable of walking whatever paths you choose for yourselves now with pride. I thank you, River, and I thank all of you, children. But I'm afraid that the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop so long as I'm here. It appears I, myself, am part of the system that ensures the machine reboots when stopped. Huh? What does that mean? I'm sorry. You know, when I was watching you all on your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied you of your freedom. The way that you came together working in the league with your fellows and cared for them. The way you sought strength to better yourself, throwing all you are into your battles. The way you would face down even the greatest enemies to save that which you loved. The way that you never ceased to seek nor to fight for a treasure all your own. And the way that you soared free through the very skies on those wings of yours. I wish that I, too, might be free as well. Free to seek out that which I might treasure. Above all else, not bound. Your treasure. As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably connected to it. So I've made a decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the ancient past that I've dreamed of. What? You can't just leave now, right when we finally reached you. I'm not going only so that the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desires to see that ancient world for myself. Is this what it feels like to have your heart race with all thrill of adventure? Arvin, I'm sorry that I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the professor, and so I understand better than anything. Your mother truly loved you. You can't just go and say a thing like that now. No, I suppose you're right, I'm sorry. Arvin, Corydon, River, it's a little sad, but I'm afraid this is a goodbye. Mom! Farewell, my free adventurers. I bid you adieu. She's being traded away into another Pokemon game. How could you just go? Mom. Arvin, you okay, bud? Yeah, somewhere deep down I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was fake, but when it said my name using her voice and wearing her face, even if it was fake, it felt real, you know? And so I just... My character's face, it's got this weird smug look. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. Come on, Corydon. I guess Corydon is sad too. Oh, but that's the battle form. How cool is that? It's so strong. If it tries to nudge at me for a belly rub while it's huge like that, I think I'm seriously gonna die. Hey now, let's not skip over the big win here. River and Corydon saved all of Paldea. That's right, you both did amazing. Thanks, River. Yeah, that's my bud River for you. You know, Arvin, even though the professor's gone, I bet she finally having a real fun adventure of her own in the past. Yeah, thanks, Penny. Yeah, sorry. What should we do now, River? Let's go home. He said, come on everyone, let's make our way home. And they never told anyone the adventures of what happened down there. Okay. Oh, they finally got out. Okay, good. I thought it crashed. Okay, everybody, listen up. What is it? Let's take the long road home and get a little bit more fun out of this adventure. I don't really... Sounds great. If we can load up on snacks first, I'm in. Hey, River, not you too. Alright, fine. I guess we're doing this.